I've been actively participating in online talks about SOPA, against SOPA. I've been posting forum comments everywhere, about 20 forums so far. I emailed the Virginia Beach representatives, our senators, and see, one of the comments I got on one of the forums was the guy trying to be the devil's advocate, and he was saying, what if SOPA wasn't totally gotten rid of? What if it was just edited to only arrest those who were caught violating copyrights, or at least clearly violating copyright laws, as he put it. But I have a few troubles with that, because the internet is the only place where we can still have true freedom. I mean, I don't know about you, but every little thing you do, you're seeing in life, you're pretty much violating some tiny little rule. You cross the street, you're violating some you're violating some jaywalking law. You're only limited to only a certain amount of places you can do. I mean, there's just so many laws for so many tiny little things, but the internet is the only place where we can truly do what we want. So I don't know about you, but I don't like the idea of a cyber policeman watching everything you do, because how are they going to catch someone pirating? Are they going to track each person's IP? I don't know. I don't know about you, but I don't like the idea of a policeman just watching whatever websites I'm going to. I mean, you're saying if you have nothing to fear, if you have nothing to hide, you have nothing to fear. Well, I don't like people watching me when I'm going on the internet. It's not about if I have nothing to hide, I have nothing to fear. I just don't like the idea of doing it. It's the way we're all raised up. We just don't like the idea. I mean, maybe it's something encoded in our genes. We don't like the idea of other people watching us, doing everything we want to do. Now, also they have the potential to disconnect computers and arrest people for something so tiny like piracy. Who fucking cares? Piracy? What are you really stealing? You're stealing code, something that isn't even tangible. It's not like we're stealing gold or stealing nuclear weapons. You're stealing little pieces of code and seeing what SOPA already did. These sued people for millions of dollars for not even for downloading 27 songs. That's something that's incredible in my opinion. And they're making money off of software which they do not even have copyrights rights to. But you know, because I think right now, just what about having giving people the opportunity to download copyrighted software and other piracy, like cracks, keygens. That's something that's we've all downloaded probably. I've downloaded probably hundreds. If they caught me, I'd probably be thrown into like prison for 1 billion years, and a lot of people too. So hey, I'm not afraid to admit it because there's nothing wrong with it. So what's computer hackers would be getting through these laws pretty easily. I mean, how would this law be enforceable? It's something that you can't really do unless you pretty much take away everyone's privacy away. You can't be just watching this person download everything. It's an impossible law to enforce, and if they do not track everything they do, the computer hackers can easily get past it. Now, so I think the burden of piracy and protection of their own software should fall on the responsibility of the people who make it, not the people who are finding the flaws of it, because that's all hacking is. Piracy, hacking, it's the flaw of the creator. They made their song, they didn't protect it well, or they made their video editing software and they didn't license it properly so people can hack it. Why should we be punished for something that's their mistake? Now, I know the understanding is that they did their work, they put a lot of effort into it. Well, then put some more effort into protection of your software. It's not our job to not use our materials to get what we want. It's free. If we could get it, it's free. It's not like there's policemen watching us. If there is, that's pretty much taking away our rights to the only place where we can have truly free rights, and I don't like that idea. And there's also, I think, a place where people can practice. It's an educational thing. There's a lot of curious people who want to test out their intelligence. Now, you can't test out their intelligence on hacking a bank. You're not going to find a way to get into the bank. It's too dangerous. But you can test your skills on hacking software. That's something that's fun and easy to do. I've participated in a few of it. And so it's a place where people can get educated at. It's when people can test their intelligence. And, I mean, can you really imagine an internet where free choices aren't free? It all begins one day with SOPA. We start making one law, taking away our rights for copyrights, copyrighted videos, and then the internet becomes as regulated and monarchical as our daily lives. I don't like the idea of that, and I'm sure most people, you and others, can imagine an idea where the internet becomes as regulated as your life. You can't go on eBay without people watching you. You can't go on YouTube without people watching you posting copyrighted audio, copyrighted, because really most people make YouTube videos with audio that isn't theirs. Now imagining being sued thousands of dollars for using one minuscule song that does not belong to them. This is something that is totally blown out of the water if such an act passes. So work with me and others to get rid of this act for good and any future attempts at it.